apart. No one can stop us now, 'cause we are all made of stars. 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 We are the stars. Muchas gracias.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
I better start quickly. Now that's a personal dig at two of Eric's staff people have been calling me all week saying 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. I can do a keynote address in 3 minutes. So anyway, let me get it started. First, I want to thank, or let's give a round of applause to City Attorney Mike Fuhr, City Controller Ron Galbraith, and to all my council colleagues that are not on the stage, would you please stand up, applaud the council. Mitch, Bernard. I also want to mention our current mayor, Antonio Villaraigosa. He's done one heck of a job in these past 8 years. One thing that you guys don't know is about 3 years ago, we had a projected budget shortfall of $1.1 billion. With Mayor Villaraigosa working with then Council President Eric Garcetti and me, the mayor-to-be, our brother from our council family, served for 12 years, 6 years as president. He knows the challenges of the Los Angeles City Council. He knows how to lead the Los Angeles City Council. He will know how to work with the president, and he will know how to work with the council. He's part of our family. He's our brother, and we're just proud of him. Can we give Eric another round of applause? We plan on doing big things. And Eric, when we the council look at you, we do it with great pride. Like I said, you're part of our family, part of our brotherhood, part of our fraternity. Today, we went to church at First AME, and I watched you on stage, and I was proud, just like an older brother would be of a younger brother. Joe Buscaino in the back is proud of you like a younger brother would be of his older brother. And maybe Mr. Parks is looking at you with the eye.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California and the Charter of the City of Los Angeles. And I will faithfully discharge the duties.
Angeles. I will faithfully discharge. And I will faithfully discharge the duties of
the office of City Controller.
The office of City Controller.
According to the best of my ability.
According to the best of my ability.
Godspeed.
13, our great new mayor Eric Garcetti and City Attorney Mike Fuhr. And thank you to our new and continuing council members and to Council President Wesson. And I want to express my gratitude to Wendy Gruhl for your help and generosity to assure a smooth transition from one controller to another. And a special thanks to so many.
Charter of the City of Los Angeles.
And that I will well and faithfully.
And that I will well and faithfully.
Discharge the duties.
Discharge the duties.
Of the office of City Attorney.
Of the office of City Attorney.
According to my best ability.
According to my best ability.
Congratulations.
Great city. I've learned many lessons from my parents on the path to this at this moment. My dad, surviving a Nazi prisoner of war camp, emerging to become an educator because there's nothing more significant than kids. His lesson, life is short. Perform the most important work in the world. My mom, growing up in Boyle Heights, speaking Spanish and Yiddish. From standing up for our kids, for our most vulnerable seniors when they're abused, for victims of domestic violence, for those enduring slum housing conditions, or working to create a better business climate in Los Angeles, there is so much we can accomplish together. I'm going to bring a spirit of collaboration to the city attorney's office. It will be an office.
Days, a movement born. We came home, home to ourselves. The force of love so bright and bold. We came home. We were running free, catching the waves, the unknown. We came home.
I'm here today because Eric Garcetti is someone I've known for a long time. He comes to our in Hollywood and he's been a good friend to us and very supportive. Eric is somebody that I support because he is truly a man of the people. His parents were people. Grandparents were people. Even his wife, Amy, is a people. He is of the people and he works for the people, so tonight his oath will be administered by one of his bosses, Kenya Castillo. Kenya is 13 years old. Her mother, Maria, is a janitor, and when Kenya was 4, she met Eric at an event. Eric ran into Kenya and her mom, this time during his campaign for mayor, and Kenya said, "You were there for us when we needed help, and so now I want to help you." And she became a campaign volunteer. She actually drove the van for the campaign, which is amazing. Today, Kenya is an 8th grader at Luther Burbank Magnet Middle School in Highland Park. She has a very bright future, and tonight she has been chosen to swear in our new mayor of the city of Los Angeles. Kenya?
I, Eric Garcetti,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Charter of the City of Los Angeles,
and the Charter of the City of Los Angeles,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of
that I will faithfully discharge the duties of
the office of mayor
the office of mayor
according to my best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
The charter calls for us all to be sworn in the middle of summer. Let's do this in November in 4 years. What do you think? Well, Maya Juanita, I love you all. This day is yours too. Looking out at all of you today, my friends and fellow Angelenos, at this awesome symbol of our city and our democracy that is behind me, I feel a deep sense of humility and awe. You see, my family story begins in Los Angeles humbly. One side of my family crossing oceans and a continent to flee persecution in Poland and Russia. The other crossing a river, escaping war in Mexico, both looking for a better life. My grandparents and great-grandparents never would have dreamed that today I'd be standing here, soon to be the 42nd mayor of the great city of Los Angeles. But what's remarkable about my family's story is that it's yours too. For so many of us, Los Angeles has been the last and the best frontier, a place where difference and diversity aren't castigated, they're innovators, find a horizon as wide and as open and limitless as the human mind itself. A place where opportunity practically hangs from the trees, and hard work and enterprise are all you need to share its fruits. A place where you can't be pessimistic even if you wanted to be. Because in the words of Wallace Stegner, this is the native home of hope. Let's face it, if you called Central Casting looking for the American dream, they'd have no choice but to send you right here to Los Angeles. And it doesn't hurt that the weather's pretty nice, too. A recession that put too many of us out of work and out of our homes, that challenged us to remember this basic truth: we can never, ever take jobs and growth for granted. For too long, it's been too easy to assume that nature's bounty and our people's industry are all we need to prosper. But without the right public policy, without the right focus and common sense from our leadership, we'll never make the most of those crucial assets. Yes, we've made progress. Antonio Villaraigosa helped make Los Angeles a safer, greener, and stronger city than he found it. Mayor, you helped us navigate through some of our toughest days and pointed us squarely to a more prosperous future. So on behalf of all of us, I want to say thank you. To the basics together. We have to start with the most basic task of all, though. Hanging a bright neon sign on our city that says Los Angeles is open for business. We need to change the way that people see our traditional industries so that they can thrive and grow again. We need to market LA aggressively and creatively to the entire world as the gateway to the Pacific Rim and the gateway to new ideas and innovations. That's what I'll do as LA's salesman-in-chief. We need to nurture small businesses, which after all are the global game changers of the future. That means cutting through a clutter of regulations and red tape and saying to small businesses and scrappy startups alike, you'll have a local government that's off your back and on your side. The city of LA is number one. Now, I'm not afraid to tell you, this is one area in which I intend to lower our city's standard. It's a simple principle. You cannot attract jobs with one hand if you're overtaxing them with the other. And to those who might say that cutting business taxes is just too expensive, I say losing jobs in businesses and all of their taxes is even more expensive. With enough startups, computer coding in our classrooms, and teaming tech companies to give our neighbors in the north a run for their Bitcoin. And we can't stop at new economy jobs. I think 5 people got that up there. Look it up, Google it. With the right industrial policy, we can reclaim a critical part of our economic heritage. We must focus on the high-skilled, high-paying jobs that together build strong neighborhoods and collectively an even stronger city. I'll fight to attract Fortune 500 companies and startups alike. In fact, I'll chase after jobs in companies around the country than Fast and Furious like it ought to be. We were going to go with Happy Feet, but you know. Of course, to be economically strong, though, we have to make our communities the safest in the nation. Thank you to Mayor Villaraigosa and this council for working together with me to make sure this was the safest city that we have experienced in our lifetimes. And we see stories about other cities struggling with crime and violence. Well, I can tell you that will not turn pockets of gang crime and providing youth summer jobs and intervention programs that keep crime from happening in the first place. And we can't lead the economy of the future unless our education system trains and retrains us for the jobs on the future. So I will focus on vocational ed in our schools and our immigrant communities as we transition to the new immigration law that we all hope for. One that swings open the doors of opportunity and makes it clear we may not all share a common past, but we all surely do share a common future. As a back-to-basics mayor, I'll prioritize the city services that make our neighborhoods beautiful and make our city shine. We'll fix the potholes and pave the streets, pick up the litter, fix the sidewalks and trim the trees. And we'll have a customer-friendly government, one you can actually reach on the phone. You see, it's no use painting a lofty picture if you don't have the brass tacks to pin it up on the wall. We'll work to bring what is too often a rotary phone government into the smartphone era. Some of my most gratifying work on the City Council was applying new technology or a parking app which shows drivers where to find empty parking spaces on the street in real time. And we'll streamline business permitting with one portal that reduces decades of bureaucracy to a few clicks of a mouse. We'll work to make government leaner and more efficient, restoring depleted services in a way that costs you less and serves you more. And we'll start in the mayor's office tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I will ask every general manager to reapply for his or her job. They'll have to start by giving me, and we'll double down on the things that work. We'll experiment and take calculated risks, and at every step of the way, you, the people of Los Angeles, can hold our feet to the fire and see that we're meeting those goals and making LA the city that you need and deserve it to be. Of our dreams. Thank you very much.
Everybody, Mayor Garcetti. We have new councilmen, a new controller. We got a lot of new stuff, and they're going to do a lot of good things. But probably best of all, we've got food, we've got music. If you turn around, you see the colorful tents. It'll all be over there. So enjoy, have fun, and thank you for coming.